I apologize for being yet again in my bedroom. Our apartment is absolutely chaotic right now. At this point, by the time this video is up, I think we've already moved. This is like a pre-filmed video, obviously, so I apologize ahead of time if this background is like really irritating you. It's irritating me, but unfortunately the rest of the apartment is disgusting and completely chaotic and not at all film worthy. With all that being said, let's just jump right on into the video. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I've been getting a lot of questions about where I've been looking for my apartment, what are the best websites if you are looking to move in Montreal to kind of check out apartments and stuff. So I'm going to kind of give you the full rundown in this video of everything that I've done and everywhere that I researched that might be helpful to you. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you have not already, and give this video a big thumbs up while you're at it. So first things first, let's start with the most obvious. It's Facebook Marketplace. That is like the spot right now where everyone's posting stuff. It used to be Kijiji, but literally just type in where you want to be looking in Montreal, specific areas, for example NDG, and you guys can look in that area, and you can obviously filter with pricing and also like number of bedrooms, for example. So and if you're more open, obviously you can do less filters, less filtering, and just kind of like look more broadly. But yeah, so definitely the first place to check out is Facebook Marketplace. I already said it kind of, but the second spot is Kijiji. There's still a lot of people who are posting on there, so it's a great spot to kind of look. Hand in hand with that, I would say, why not? Let's throw in Craigslist. A lot of people don't use that anymore, and it's also quite scammy, so you need to be really careful if you are checking on there. But there are people, for whatever unknown reason, people still post on there at times. Like I've seen some really nice ones, so if you are looking on there, I would say add it to your list. Why not? But just be cautious and be careful, because there are a lot of scams on Craigslist now. But there is the odd kind of listing that does have a nice apartment, so why not just check it out. Another really great area to look is to join Facebook groups. So there are Facebook groups that I will list in the description down below specifically for people living in Montreal. You join these groups, literally anyone will let you in, so within a couple hours you'll be accepted into these groups, and then people post listings for either their apartments, or if they're agents, they'll post listings for other people's apartments. And it's just probably one of the faster ways also to like see what's new and fresh on the market before checking out any of the other websites, because like people literally post in these groups at all hours, literally every minute of the day. So there are thousands and thousands and thousands of listings. So it's definitely, it requires patience and it requires checking often, because obviously people are like constantly in these groups looking at these listings. So you got to be fast and you got to be on it. The next spot that I suggest to you to check out for apartment listings is a website called Kangaloo. So I actually discovered this. I think they have an English website as well, but I think it might be, I don't know if it's French only, but either way, they have some really great listings, and it's kind of like all the other apps work. You just kind of filter in what exactly you're looking for, and it's rental only. So if you're looking to rent, it's a really great website because they specialize in that. And I find they have really nice apartments, especially if you're looking more in like the Villeray / like Mile End area. They have a lot of apartments, and Plateau area as well. They have a lot of apartments in those areas, whereas I find like more NDG, Westmount, you know, Verdun, they don't necessarily have as much all the time, but who knows, sometimes they do still have those areas, so definitely check it out. And obviously depending on your price point as well, it's going to vary immensely, but they do have kind of like the whole range of listings for prices. So another really great website is just like all real estate websites, so Centrist, you know, Property Remax, Proprio is also really great. You just want to check the rental section instead of the buying section. The thing about these websites are that they're definitely going to be, usually the listings are going to be a little bit pricier for renting. That's not always the case though, so definitely like they're worth checking out, and obviously they're going to make the spaces look a lot nicer than they are, so be sure to check them out in person, obviously. Like literally, for example, our apartment was listed on centrist, and they took like, the guy came and he took like professional photos. They made the apartment look way bigger than what it was. So it's super important to like go actually look at the listings. I mean, that could be true of all websites, not necessarily just the professional kind of like photos. I mean, it's so easy now to make spaces look bigger than what they are, but definitely like there's like the professional touch on these websites, and it's actually where Alex and I found our new apartment. So we found ours on Centrist, but I was looking on Spokio and Centrist pretty much every single day, and the great thing about those websites is that they literally refresh a few times a day, so new listings are constantly going up. So it's really easy to kind of check out new properties that are up on the market. So you got to be quick, you got to be fast. I mean, I feel like that's true of all the websites. Like you got to be on the ball, but definitely I suggest checking those websites out as well. Two more suggestions are Zumper and Padmapper, which are very similar to a lot of these others, but to be honest, I feel like a lot of people use both of those and they are not my favorite. I think they have a lot of listings for like bigger buildings, so like the huge buildings you see downtown, or even some of them here in NDG, and the thing about those is that like there's multiple units that are available. I personally don't like that. I don't know, I like knowing the exact unit that I'm going to look at, and it's that unit only. But we also, like Alex and I, we prefer like duplex, triplex kind of living, and instead of like bigger, you know, high-rise condos. So it's really a preference, but those websites are really great if you are into those types of buildings. So definitely check them out if you are looking to move. They have a lot of listings literally throughout Montreal, so they're really, really great. They're constantly updating also, so they're really, really good websites to check out. Also, another one of my favorite websites is realtor.ca. Again, you can look to buy, but you just need to check that you want to be renting, the renting box, and so many great properties are going to be listed, because I feel like, I don't know for sure, but I feel like this website picks up other people's websites listings, so they have like a huge range. I feel like anytime I'm on there, they always have like every listing that's available, which is so not the case, but it feels that way. And they're super easy to filter, and again, check whichever area that you want to live in here in Montreal. It's super easy, super user friendly, but this is probably one of my more favorite websites as well to be looking at for renting or buying. I mean, we were looking for a while there for both, and we ended up going with renting for another few years, because obviously we know like the market's kind of crazy right now, but definitely like a really great website to check out. The last website that I wanted to share with you guys is Les Packs. I believe this is like way more French than English. But they do have some good finds sometimes. I know when Alex was looking as well, that was like a website that he was using more than me. I don't really check on there, but I thought I would add it in this video because why not? The more websites, the merrier. So that's definitely another one that I suggest for you guys to kind of check out. I don't think they're going to have as many listings as the other websites that I've named, or they're not going to be updating as quickly. But I mean, my mindset is that like, why not check? You never know who might just be listing on one website and not the others, and it might be your future dream apartment. So honestly, just add it to your list, check it out, why not? So those are all of my suggestions to you guys. Those are the websites that I was using constantly, literally checking multiple times a day. Like I would have it open, I'd be like working on something for a client, and then like every hour I would just like refresh all the pages and kind of check out what was new. The market right now is insane, as you guys know, if you are looking to rent. So definitely you need to be on top of it. You need to be like, you need to dedicate. I feel like I was like doing a full-time job just looking for an apartment, and it's a very competitive market, so you need to be prepared to like outbid people or whatever it is for the place that you want. Sometimes you get lucky like Alex and I did, and you know, it really just depends on the unit when you're finding it and how quickly you can answer the listings. I hope that you guys found this video helpful, useful, and I will have literally all the links down below for all the websites that I've talked about in this video. I'm wishing you guys the best of luck. I hope that you find your dream place, and I'm rooting for you. You guys got this. And I will see you guys really, really soon with another new video. Bye. Thanks for watching.